Hi guys, this is Go Time with Showtime. This is your first time stopping by my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how we do. Today we're going to talk about a story out of New Jersey. It contains this man by the name of Avery Morrison, who took the life of his sister-in-law and niece, Keisha and Kelsey Morrison. Now guys, before I talk more about the story, we're going to roll the clip. And like always, we're going to come back here, talk about it as usual. I'll see all you guys in a sec.
Jersey, a mother and her 9-year-old daughter killed in their home, and tonight family members say a relative has been arrested. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live in Roselle with our lead story tonight. Tony, this is such a sad and disturbing story.
Incredible. It's just horrifying. You know, we spoke to Tasha Scott. They call her the strongest voice in the family right now with such a tragedy. She says the family was frantically searching for Keisha Morrison and her young daughter Kelsey yesterday when they finally got the call from police.
We found the car, Keisha's car, and we located Avery Morrison. He has been detained. Unfortunately, Kelsey and Keisha are deceased.
Tasha Scott says her brother Gary is loving that he adored his wife Keisha, their daughter Kelsey, and the rest of their older children. A blended family. She says giving was in his heart, which is why she says he did not hesitate to let his half-brother, Avery Morrison, live in his basement for 2 years because he was down on his luck. But the family says all that turned ugly when the couple's older daughters and their mother expressed concern.
I can't go into detail exactly what occurred, but I can tell you that she was not comfortable, and neither were my 3 nieces anymore with him being in the home, in the basement. She said she wanted him out. He said he would leave before the end of the month, but he didn't. He didn't leave. He murdered them.
We are awaiting official word of any charges from the Union County Prosecutor's Office. Avery Morrison, we can say, was taken into custody yesterday in Maryland. Gary Morrison discovered the bodies of his wife and daughter Keisha in an upstairs bedroom after older siblings called their father, reporting they had seen blood on the walls, that they were hiding in the house at West 7th Avenue and Pine Street.
He tried to get my brother to go downstairs in the basement. He kept on saying to my brother, come talk to me in the basement. My brother said, I can't talk to you in the basement. I need to see what's going on.
According to the family, that's when he discovered his wife and child wrapped in sheets and stuffed under a bed. By that time, the family says the brother took off in his sister-in-law's car. Kelsey was just 9 years old. Her birthday was this coming Sunday.
We demand justice for my niece. We demand justice for my sister-in-law.
All right guys, you just saw that video and it's disturbing because this man, Gary Morrison, felt sorry for his brother Avery Morrison and let him move in his house so he could get on his feet. And at this time, I guess while he was living there, because it said he was there for 2 years. Well, the 2 years he was there, I guess it was said that Keisha and her older daughters was becoming uncomfortable with him staying in the basement. And they also said that they wasn't going to get into it and talk about it. So that led me to believe that he was making probably little weird advances towards them, or maybe saying some, or maybe the looks or something was inappropriate. And she didn't feel comfortable with him living there around her girls anymore. So it was said that Gary had asked him, you know, to leave, that they had asked him, you know, to leave, and he told them that he will be leaving at the end of that month. Now, I don't know how far apart it was before he killed the sister-in-law and the niece right after the conversation about moving out. Now, it was said that Kelsey Morrison did not make it to school that morning. So it led me to believe that he either attacked Keisha Morrison and Kelsey Morrison was there, and he just ended up killing them both with an axe. We all don't know what happened. It's just speculations. So he then kills them, and I guess her other kids get home from school or whatever and calls their dad and tell their dad that it's blood in the house and that they was hiding in the house till he got there. Now it said Gary Morrison went to the house in which his brother was at the basement door asking him to come down to the basement and talk to him. Now I truly believe he did not want to talk. I truly believe he probably wanted to physically hurt him or do something to him too. I think he probably wanted to, at this point, probably kill everybody in the family. And when he did not go, instead of going to go find his wife in the house, he then jumps in the car and leaves and goes to Maryland where they find her car. Now, it said that they was stuffed they was rolled up in a sheet and stuffed up under the daughter's bed. And it looked like he had started trying to clean up the scene. So obviously they got home too early before he could clean up. Now that goes to show that we all trust people. We always want to help somebody in the family. But sometimes some family members don't need help. Sometimes they don't need to stay in your house. I think in those 2 years of him staying there, he became jealous of what Mr. Gary had and envious of what he had. Because he wasn't doing good. And obviously he wasn't doing nothing with himself that made her want to put him out. Because in 2 years, if a person is trying to get on their feet, it don't take 2 years. It's living in somebody's basement to get on your feet. You'd have been, if you really wanted to get on your feet, you'd have found a job. And you'd have been in your own place in less tops than 6 months. It only takes 3 months to show you got a job, a steady job, and steady paycheck stubs to get your own place. He wasn't trying, not hard enough to be there for 2 years. Now, I don't know why it happened. I don't know what led up to him killing her that morning. But I do know that this man, Gary Morrison, is probably hurt. He probably hurt because this is a person he thought he could trust around his family. And he wanted to help. A person he was helping did this to his family. His own half-brother did this to his family. Now this man have to bury his wife and his daughter on the hands of a person he let move in, being nice, trying to help. And that's sad. It's very sad. That shows a lot. It makes everybody raise a flag of who they let in their house now. Sometimes family, you can't trust them either. Some families steal from you. Some family tries to use you like he was doing because he wasn't trying to help. And obviously he wasn't doing nothing to help. He probably was living for free, eating for free, and walking around this house just doing weird stuff. Guys, with that being said, give me comments. Let me know how you feel about this story and what happened. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see all you guys in my next video.